Hey, good evening, everybody. I am Chuck Rogers, a licensed professional counselor and licensed marriage and family therapist.
Yeah, and I'm Keith Dunn, and I'm a network engineer.
And we're grateful to have him come and service our printer today.
Which didn't work, but that's okay. It will work tomorrow.
It will. And together we're Tabletop Coffee. And again, tonight we're going to take a topic, talk about it, do life, do it well.
Being bold and never, ever bitter.
Never bitter. And tonight I want to share with you how a lady that I know recently got herself out of a depressive episode. Stay tuned. We'll talk about it. Yeah, recently I received an email from a client who was just in one of those low spots. You know, we all have them from time to time.
We all have that.
But sometimes the lows that people go through due to circumstances from the past, mounting up with circumstances of the now, aren't just kind of a normal low. They're just super, super hitting the bottom, kind of thing.
Getting you to more of a depressive
Yeah,
type
really
of
quite
state.
depressed.
Yeah.
Mood is just not down, but really very depressed.
Yeah.
And we've done other episodes on how to determine if you're feeling down or if you're feeling depressed.
Yeah, we
And
have.
this lady was really depressed. How many more 1,000 times can I say depressed?
Yeah. We'll just keep saying it until it sinks in.
So we emailed back and forth some ideas that she could try in order to be able to get herself out of that depression.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I received an email, and I thought I would share the email with everybody that I received back after she was doing better.
Okay, that's great.
So she writes, "I'm doing a lot better this week." I replied, "So glad to hear that you are feeling better. Any one or two things that you can put your finger on that seem to really make a difference?" She replies, "Sleep. When I'm in that low, it seems like the best reset for me is an honest nap. I was so tired that I couldn't function and didn't even want to try. A guilt-free nap was what it took to start moving forward. Thankfully, it was nightmare-free too." I replied, "Nicely noted. Batman and Robin, peanut butter and jelly, and a nap, and no guilt. Fabulous combinations." She says, "Small step thinking helps a lot too. Breaking my day or to-do list down into very small steps. A, get the laundry into the wash. B, put the laundry in the dryer. Sometimes my to-do list isn't do the laundry, it's literally every step so I can cross it off each step I've gotten done. That way, the mountains aren't so difficult to climb." I replied, "Sometimes, however, I find that me trying to think of a BHAG can be overwhelming. It can even be so overwhelming that it can be paralyzing. And instead of helping me, it slows me down or even stops me. Thus several years ago, I began to think of a different way to motivate myself, and I've encouraged others to think this way as well. Instead of a BHAG, a big, hairy, audacious goal, I often encourage people to think of TWAGs, teeny, weeny, almost invisible goals. What is the smallest thing that you can think of that you can do that might make a sliver of a difference in your current situation? When you think of that thing, write it down. Then decide when it is that you're going to do it, and write down the date and time. Then do that thing. But at that point, you're still not done. As Michelle Weiner Davis says, you've got to become a solution detective. Then you look for a way, any way whatsoever, that is change because of that thing that you did. I don't care how small of a change it is. Write it down. Then continue to look for other ways that things are changing. If, after a couple of weeks, nothing has changed, then think of your next TWAG and begin the process all over again. It's likely that there'll be some results."
Well, that was really good information.
Yeah, it
And a
was.
good way to look at that as well. And just this morning, just to give you a sense of how that really resonates with me, I went into work this morning just feeling so much weight on me.
Because it's just you this week.
Yeah, it's
Rob's
just
out of town.
me. Rob's out of town. So I had so many things hit over the past couple days, and I keep bumping things over from day to day and spilling over. And last night I did not sleep well because I was thinking about all of that.
Yeah,
And it was too much.
it was.
It was just everything I was thinking of. And so then when we got together this morning,
For coffee, yeah.
yeah, I told you I'd been praying about it. And I felt so much more peace when we finally got together, because I had thought about my day and I broke it down and realized, okay, I can push these couple of things off, and these are important. So take one step at a time.
Yeah.
So it works. It works. It's just a great way of going through life. And I wasn't dealing with depression at the time, but it still works no matter what you're dealing with.
Yeah, it really does. So if you liked our content, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe.
Yeah, be sure and ding that bell so you're notified of upcoming episodes.
Make sure to like it.
Yep, share it with your friends.
Thanks, everybody.
Until next time. So I was driving over here tonight, and I actually had to do some work for Chuck tonight on one of his printers, and it didn't work out, so I'll get it working tomorrow. But I saw a billboard, and it was this lady hugging this guy, and it said, "Will you mortgage me?" And I thought, wow. In today's day and age,
Yeah, wow.
it's kind of like, yeah, will you go into this relationship and take care of my mortgage, or at least help me with my mortgage?
It's actually a billboard?
Yeah, it's right down there, right across from Crown Sterling. The billboard
Will
as you're
you
coming up
mortgage
the hill.
me?
Will you mortgage me? So we should do a video on that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good one. You know what the video would be? If you're going into a marriage wanting somebody to mortgage with you, don't. How about that? Quick video, 20 seconds is done.
I like it.